welcome back to the ridiculous entertainment of bad English. And I'm currently messing around because I don't know how long an intro is supposed to take. So let's leave it at that, shall we? And most likely get started either way. Well, you should have. So today's topic is evolutions. You buy evolution items from these places, however, there are certain ones that you cannot buy. In order to get those, you go into prop, choose the P card and then use it. Then you're given some I think they call them test items. What you get all depends on what monster you used it on. So it's always different. So you use these by going into the stores and talking to this guy. Now some will only let you use these special items, and in other places you will be allowed to use the regular ones that you can buy. You should just go to different stores and then you should see what they will allow you to do. It's always different. I could evolve now, but I want the ultimate evolution, so yeah. Anyways, let's train by heading to the west. Sometime now. There. You need to get a few monsters as well as level up. I'm 25 here, because if you just hit into this, you will lose badly. Especially given since your first opponent has a monster that's effective against you. The monster you saw me choose there is named not Gedejia but Gedejia. Apparently they can't fit the entire name. The original Japanese name is Godetia and it has no evolution, so when you get it like that, that's it. No evolution, no extra attacks, no nothing. So you overthrow your opponent, and that's the first round of this. There's a total of 5, and it's always the same, so you can prepare all you want. I've simply chosen not to, since I pretty much have what I need anyways, so that's about it. For the next one, man, they like using these that are effective against me. Freaking annoying as hell too. But since I leveled up, it shouldn't be the biggest problem. There was one monster in particular I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. It kind of resembles a wolf, so that's pretty much the reason why I wanted it so badly. But, well, that's what happens, I guess. Overthrow the second opponent, and the third one is not the toughest. I didn't know at the time, mainly because I didn't remember, but she's very easy. And you will see that right away. Hiougi, named Hiougi. Really? Anyways, Teropea, because they can't fit the entire name, was called Telopea. And it has an evolution at level 32, but I'm not going to bother with that, so screw it. 104 points and dead. How interesting. But utterly ridiculous at the same time. And apparently I'm terrific without even knowing it. How interesting. Either way, moving on to the fourth asshole. This was one of those monsters I was actually looking for. Bazeria called Berzelia. And Like Gedejia, it has no evolution, so it is fully evolved. One particular reason why I wanted it, because, well, it adds a decent attack force, even if it didn't do a lot of damage to me. But it can do decently on its own. Either way, moving on to the next asshole. Now, I don't know what the point is with him, but whatever. I still seem to misinterpret what Miet really is of a type. I'm going to guess it has something to do with its evolutions, but I don't know. But I did take notice of one of the monsters he was trying to summon, and I knew one of them was going to screw things up if it decided to show up. So I kinda wanted this to end pretty quickly. That hoof attack just looks so weird. It's almost wrong. And he's dying. I'm going to guess he failed or something like that, I don't know. Now, these next two guys, I don't know if they work for the next person trying to keep people from beating him, or whatever it might be. I really can't seem to figure it out. Not even after watching a Japanese play, or using one of the Japanese cartridges I could figure it out, so I'm unsure. But they have my probably most hated monster of all. Tampala just so happens to be Kuriboot's weakness. Yeah. But it's originally called Ganraikou, and I might say this right now from personal experience. Kuriboot fighting Tampala alone is suicide. Every time I tried, I just died. I was lucky sometimes with a critical hit, but it doesn't happen that often, so you're really not that lucky. What baffles me here was the attack moon. I didn't know it was that useless, but just the attack made you wonder, are they going to summon a moon or what? Or are you maybe going to pick up the moon and throw it? I don't know. It caught my interest, but that's about it. So, we level up a monster that didn't need it. Our most important E-monster bullshit, do remember. I'm still uncertain what that dialogue really was in the Japanese one. I'm not that good at translating it, to be honest, so that's about it. This is the final opponent, and not the toughest, I must say. I mean, you could take him down with Kuriboot alone, but at least it's nice to be on the safe side, I guess. I originally believed Doria was a water type, or aquatic. Turns out I was very wrong. But it's called Driarmort, and you get it by evolving an Oshi to Amaru. That's at level 15. And then you use the drill item for evolution. These monsters are called Keitai Denjuu. Others who fall into the same category is Gedejia, or Godetia, Berzelia. And if I chose to evolve Kuriboot with an item, that would also fall under the Keitai Denjuu. This is an example of status ailments. Not at all as useful as in Pokemon, unless it's paralytic or sleep or something. But even then, in 90% of the cases, it just chooses to end after that, so they get their turn anyways. It really makes no sense to me, but I really don't care about it. Yes, you lost, now fuck off. Ridiculous sound, but whatever. And a familiar sight I haven't seen in a long while. But I kinda like that in this translation they called him Strange Uncle. Actually, it seems like a proper translation for once. I don't remember what it said in the Japanese one, but it was worth it, just to see it, I guess. Oh well, that's it really. You get new D-shoot. I don't know if that just allows you to capture more monsters or whatever. Now this is why I really hate this game. You get these ridiculous questions you have no way to answer. At least I do not understand them at all. But I guess there's no reason to complain. Well, there is. The fact that I didn't fucking escape. But at least something good came out of it. As evolving. Not really, but leveling up. I'm not sure if I evolved at level 30 or 40. I really don't remember. Now for a very strange scene. There's something very suspicious about him, which we will find out in the hopefully next episode, as there's really nothing much else to talk about. Covering evolution and such, there really isn't that much else. There's a few things, but take care, peace out.